Hi, this is Nayalla. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So, today I want to share with you a healing. What I realized as I was putting this together is that there's quite a lot to cover and quite a lot of intricate, tricky little bits that need to be looked into. Um, so, what I'm going to do in this one is kind of cover the basics, and then at a later stage, I will share with you a healing focusing on electronics and frequencies. I will do another separate healing for spiritual warfare and another one for gang stalking, another one probably just for the agents, and maybe a few branching out from physical ailments and aspects of this as well. I've also put together an empowerment healing for you as well. So if you would like to take part in this healing, this energy healing and clearing for targeted individuals and gang stalking, then please make sure that you are not driving or operating any machinery and that you can take this time now just for yourself. So what I would like you to do is make yourself comfortable. And when you are comfortable, close your eyes and take some nice deep breaths. So this is a safe space. I have cleared this space for the healing. I have my own spiritual team that I work with to do work like this. And we're also calling in your own personal angels and guides. Anything that is not of the highest consciousness or the highest, purest intention will not be allowed in this space. So I just want you to know that it's safe for you to relax. Any sensations going on, either in your energy field or in your physical body, please know that that is me and that is my spiritual team working with you to create the healing and to create the clearing that I am offering to you today in this session. So please don't be afraid. Please be open to receive this healing and clearing. So the first thing that we're going to look into is dismantling, dissolving, and closing down all the timelines that are currently open connected to mental health issues. I'm going to go in there now, closing down, dissolving, dismantling. Also going to go into any thoughts, any inserted thoughts, any thought loops, any programs running connected to either thoughts to unalive yourself or even timelines connected to attempts to harm or unalive yourself. Dissolving and closing them down now and dismantling them. We're also going to go into anxiety. So again, closing down all timelines that are currently open connected to you experiencing anxiety. Dismantling and dissolving and closing down now. Going into nervous breakdown, stories, patterns, themes. Again, all timelines connected to nervous breakdowns. Dismantling, dissolving, and closing down. Going right in, and we're going to cancel, clear, delete right to the very root of creation. Going back as far as we can and going forward as far as we can, making sure that we're clearing all of that right out. Okay, good. Now we're going to move on to any timelines that you still have open currently, connected to you becoming addicted to either alcohol or any substances or any addictions that you may go into to deal with your current circumstances or to deal with the pain and the disruption that has become a consequence of being a targeted individual or experiencing gang stalking. So again, scanning, finding any timelines that are currently open connected to that energetic of addiction, dismantling it, dissolving it, and closing it down. Going back, forward, up, down, searching out all the places, closing them down. So now we're going to move on to any timelines that are currently open, connected to you either being institutionalized, hospitalized, put in jail, put in prison, arrested, or harassed by any of the above connecting bodies or entities. Searching for any timelines currently open connected to those themes, to those energetics, to that coding. We're dismantling, we're dissolving, and we're closing down. Okay, good. We're going to cancel, clear, and delete right to the very root of creation. Clearing it right out. Okay, good. You just take some nice deep breaths now. Some nice cleansing breaths. And on the out breath, just releasing. So we're now going to move on to any timelines that are currently open, connected to threats of eviction, homelessness, or rough sleeping. Dismantling, dissolving, and closing down all timelines connected to those themes. Okay, you're doing really, really well. I'm going to cancel, clear, delete right to the very root of creation. Going back and forward, up and down, all around your energy field. And into your reality. Closing down any activations, any possibilities, any manipulations, any inserted activations. Cancelling, clearing, and deleting right to the very root of creation. Again, take some nice deep breaths, releasing on the out breath, releasing on the exhale, cleansing on the inhale. Okay, so now we're going to dismantle and dissolve and close all timelines currently open connected to themes that may include relationship issues, family issues, relationship breakups, or relationship breakdowns. And these are all types of relationships. Good. We're going to cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve right to the very root of creation. Clearing out all possible timelines related to these themes, closing them down. And just so that you're aware, as these timelines are closing down, we are elevating you and moving you up to a higher state of being, to higher ways of living, and so that you will be elevated to experience life in a much better quality. A much better quality of life is coming in for you. Okay, again, if you just take some nice deep breaths. Now we're going to go in and we're going to reclaim back your power. So bringing in and activating personal power, divine power, spiritual power, and strengthening up that life force energy. Again, taking some nice deep breaths in. Now we're going to go in and dismantle and dissolve all emotional and energetic charge connected to deception, betrayal, and or manipulation. Going in now and clearing at a cellular level, clearing at a soul level, clearing at a human level. Cancelling, clearing and deleting and dissolving all timelines related to experiences, contracts, or agreements connected to the 144,000 matrix monitoring energies, entities, or spirits. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Cancelling, clearing, deleting. I'm going to go in and dismantle and dissolve all cords, threads, and attachments right to the very root of creation. You're doing really well. Just keep breathing through it all. Allow these adjustments to take place. We're bringing in a high frequency that is going in and searching for any impurities, any irregularities, any misshapen energy as well. And as that is going on, we've also got the clearing going on at the same time. So it might feel quite intense. You might feel lightheaded. You might feel overwhelmed. If you just keep breathing through it and keep allowing that adjustment to take place. We're now going to go into the energetics, to the themes, to the programs connected to spiritual warfare, to psychological warfare, to emotional manipulation and or control, coercive control, and manipulated energies. Again, dismantling all timelines connected to those themes. We're going to cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve right to the very root of creation. Also going to go in to all that is there connected to manipulation of mind, body, and spirit, and also manipulated actions or decisions. Again, dismantling and dissolving. We're going to go in and we're going to cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve right to the very root of creation. And again, reminding you as that is happening all the time, elevating you up, elevating you into a better, healthier, higher frequency bandwidth of living and experiencing life on earth right now. Letting go of the distortion, letting go of the corruption, clearing that out of your life experience. Now we're going to go in and clear out all absorbed ill intentions of others, anything that is attached to your energy field, anything that you have took on as your own, clearing that away now. Releasing it from your energy field, unhooking it from your energy field. Any debris. Releasing it now. Good. You just take some nice deep breaths. Again, just keep breathing through it all. And we're going to call back your truth, your life force energy, activating your soul remembrance, bringing in your authenticity, bringing in codes to activate your highest way of living and experiencing life, your healthiest way of walking your authentic path on earth right now. Calling back all soul essence, calling back all soul fragments, fractals, energy, calling back your life force energy, cleansed, healed, and purified. And we're also now going to bring in another higher frequency thread that is going to go searching for your soul essence, for soul fragments, fractals, or energy or life force that has been tethered or tied to spell work, enchantment, covens, witches, wizards, warlocks, sorcery, dark arts, programs, and all objects, such as and including all objects used in the same or similar way to voodoo dolls, rings, altars, candles, oils, daggers, wands, chalices, poles, jewels, bones, feathers, books, pots, or bowls. We're going to go in and we're going to dissolve all cords, threads, and lines that have tethered or attached you to any of these objects. Closing them down now, severing, and dissolving right to the very root of creation. Bringing back all soul essence, all soul fragments, fractals, energies, and life force back to you, bringing them in to your energy field, to their rightful place with you, bringing them into the heart space. And we're going to cancel, clear, delete, and dissolve right to the very root of creation any remaining cords, threads, or lines still open that have tethered you to an object. I'm also just being shown for either one of you or some of you, there's lockets, amulets, and brooches here coming forward as well, crystals and pegs. So we're just going to go in again, calling back all soul essence, soul fragments, fractals, energy, or life force connected to these items. We're going to dissolve all cords, threads, and lines that have tethered you to these objects, closing it down now. Cancelling, clearing, and deleting and dissolving right to the very root of creation. Bringing back to your energy field what is rightfully yours, cleansed, healed, and purified. Okay, if you just take some nice deep breaths. And as this is taking place, what we're doing as well is we're just scanning across all space and time, all dimensions, all timelines, all realities, and all parallels, making sure that we are closing down everything that needs to be closed down, dismantling everything that needs to be dismantled, closing down all programs running, all contracts and agreements that have either been made consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, anything that has been put in place to monitor you in all ways possible, we're closing that down as well. Cancelling, clearing, and deleting anything that is connected to monitoring. We're also going to work on implants, removing any programs connected to implants, any insertions, feeding tubes, connections, threads, lines, deactivating now. Again, closing down all programs running, all contracts and agreements made either consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, to be monitored by devices. Again, taking some nice deep breaths in. Now I'm going to go into your electronics and any electrical tracking or monitoring that can be found in them, in those places. Closing that down, dismantling, dissolving, cancelling, clearing, deleting. Again, going into any programs, contracts, and agreements that have either been made consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, closing them down now. Across all space and time, across all dimensions, all timelines, all realities, and all parallels. Going into any and all hacking and harassment. Closing down all programs running, all contracts and agreements made either consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown. going into any and all frequency manipulation, any and all electromagnetic frequency manipulation or control, clearing out now, dissolving, dismantling, cancelling, clearing and deleting, going into any themes, programs, stories, experiences connected to online harassment, cancelling, clearing and deleting now. Again, shutting down, closing down, dismantling all timelines attached to any of these themes across all space and time, across all dimensions, all realities and all parallels. Closing down all programs running, all contracts and agreements made either consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, connected to sound pollution, mood altering, memory blanks or brain fog, physical illness, pain, disease or disorder, cancelling, clearing and deleting and dissolving right to the very root of creation, across all space and time, across all dimensions, across all timelines, across all realities and parallels. Closing down all programs running, all contracts and agreements made either consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, connected to eye issues, organ issues, skin irritations or sleep issues, cancelling, clearing and deleting and closing down now, dissolving right to the very root of creation, on a soul level, on a human level, on an energetic or spiritual level, closing them down now. Going into anything designed to irritate, upset, or mess with your peace of mind, closing that down now, across all space and time, across all dimensions, across all timelines, all realities and all parallels. We're also going to close down all programs running connected to anything that is there to create distraction or reduce quality of life. Closing down now. Dissolving, dismantling, cancelling, clearing and deleting across all space and time, across all dimensions, across all timelines, all realities and all parallels. Cancelling, clearing and deleting right to the very root of creation. Again, take some nice deep breaths in. I want you now to start coming back into full awareness of your body. Making some movements, maybe wiggling your toes or wiggling your fingers. Start moving your body a little bit. And when you're ready, open your eyes. What I suggest you do is have a nice glass of water. Just allow your physical body just to acclimatize to these changes that are taking place energetically and on a spiritual and soul level, on a cellular level. And you are free to use this healing as many times as you want. Each time you'll probably take something new from it. It will maybe activate something new within your awareness or your soul or your human body. Just take some nice deep breaths as that's now just coming in and connecting fully with your body. There's been some quite intense changes that are taking place still right now. So go easy on yourself. Try not to do too much over the course of the next few hours. I'm going to leave that there. I am sending you so much love. I'm wishing you a truly amazing day, whatever you decide to do. Bye for now. Peace.